Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine that tonight, something invisible begins to move inside you, as if a force you cannot see were preparing you to remember who you truly are. You are not here by accident. I'm Jordi, and I welcome you to Conscious Mind. This channel doesn't just help you sleep, it helps you awaken. This meditation is different. It is a code, a portal, a deep rearrangement of your subconscious mind. Do not listen to this as just another audio. Listen as if your life were about to change, because it will. And before we continue, let me invite you to something special. Write in the comments what you want to attract, but write it in the present tense, as if it were already real. It doesn't matter whether it's something small or enormous. Write it as if tonight your mind and the universe agreed to make it happen. Because perhaps this audio has not come to you by chance. It has come because you are already ready to manifest your new reality. Let's begin. Your transformation is already underway. Very well. You've written what you wish to attract. Now it's time to open the door. Bring your attention to your breath. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release the weight of the day, release the effort, release control. Allow your body to surrender, as if every cell knew that something greater is taking command. Feel your feet relax, your legs, your hips. Let your back melt, your shoulders drop, and your face completely soften. Everything in you is preparing to descend. Now, imagine a luminous staircase before you. Every step you go down brings you closer to your subconscious. We'll descend together, and with each number, your mind will open even more. 10. Your body feels heavier, and at the same time, freer. 9. A gentle energy envelops you like an invisible caress. 8. Your conscious mind withdraws like a mist dissolving. 7. Everything you don't need releases, departs, disappears. 6. You enter a deep, safe space that is yours alone. 5. As if descending to the core of your soul. 4. Your subconscious is completely open. 3. Here, time does not exist, only possibilities. 2. You are ready to receive new programming. 1. Welcome. The change has already begun. Now, listen. Because what comes next will be etched in the deepest part of you. In this state, your subconscious mind is completely open. Open like a flower, like a cloudless sky, like a door that was never closed. Everything you hear enters gently and settles easily because your subconscious listens, accepts, and transforms. Each word that arrives becomes a seed, and you are fertile soil. Visualize now an inner door, a door made of light, of ancient wisdom. You don't need to open it with your mind. It opens with your permission, and your permission has already been granted. Feel it slowly opening, and from that door, a bright, intelligent, transforming energy begins to flow in, as if the universe were depositing new information inside you. A programming that comes not from outside, but from the highest within you. From this moment, everything you hear will be absorbed without resistance. You do not have to do anything, only allow. Because your subconscious is ready to receive the truth of who you are. And that truth is about to be planted in the deepest part of your being. Prepare yourself, for the reprogramming begins now. While I sleep deeply, my mind releases everything I no longer need and records a new reality of love, power, and abundance. Every word I hear transforms me, and I wake each day with greater clarity, purpose, and confidence in who I am destined to be. In this moment, something sacred is activating within me, and everything in my life begins to align with my highest version. I no longer need to look outside for what has always been within. I am the origin of all creation. I allow myself to receive the best of life, for I have remembered that I am worthy of all that is magnificent. Every cell of my body recognizes my inner power and responds by expanding health, vitality, and balance throughout my being. I attract opportunities I once could not see because my frequency rises each night as I rest deeply. While I sleep, old patterns dissolve and a new, secure, powerful identity takes their place. I no longer carry inherited guilt or fear. I am free. I am new. I am who I choose to be. I am connected to the infinite mind of the universe, and together we design the path to my dreams. I feel peace in every corner of my body because the certainty of being on the right path embraces me completely. Money, opportunities, and abundance flow to me because I now know I deserve them unconditionally. While I sleep, my subconscious activates resources that guide me toward healthy relationships, successful projects, and wise decisions. Today, I stop fighting who I am and begin embracing all I can become. Every night, I listen to this meditation. The universe responds by planting invisible miracles in my reality. I am an awakened mind, an open heart, and an expanding soul. Nothing can stop my evolution. I have released the need to control everything, allowing myself to receive more than I ever imagined. Now I am aware I can have it all: inner peace, true love, material success, and spiritual purpose. In this moment, I allow myself to be guided by the wisdom born within me, and I trust its direction completely. I feel my mind resetting, and with each breath, my reality is rewritten from faith and abundance. Everything that once limited me has lost its power because I have chosen to become the absolute master of my destiny. I am a creative energy expanding, and every thought I have while sleeping shapes a brilliant future. Tonight, as I rest, my emotions harmonize, and my heart opens to an entirely new life. I feel each word of this meditation activating a forgotten code in my soul and fully reawakening it. While I sleep, the seed of success expands within me, and I can already feel its fruit manifesting. I have left behind all judgment, all guilt, all shame, and I am reborn as a complete, free, and peaceful being. Each night I become a magnet for miracles, synchronicities, and divine manifestations. I am surrounded by people who recognize my value, because I learned to see it first in myself. While I sleep, painful memories transform into wisdom, and my story becomes sacred. I feel that each night I move closer to the life I envisioned, because I already vibrate at that frequency. Nothing I lived was in vain. Everything prepared me for the exact moment in which I begin to shine. I forgive myself for every time I doubted me, because I have now remembered how infinite I am. Today, I declare with inner strength that my life belongs to me, and I direct it with power, gratitude, and clarity. My nightly rest is a sacred ceremony of mental, emotional, and energetic renewal. The universe responds to my vibration, and I vibrate in gratitude, abundance, worthiness, and faith. Everything I desire is on its way, because I have stopped resisting and started trusting. While I sleep, the quantum field wraps around me and begins to move the pieces of my new reality. I am a clear, powerful channel through which divine energy can manifest. Today I stop repeating what I was taught and begin creating from what I have chosen to be. Each time I inhale, I activate new possibilities, and each time I exhale, I release all that held me back. I no longer walk in fear. I walk with direction, certainty, and a confidence that rises from deep within. The success that belongs to me is already planted, and every positive thought waters it with love. subconscious mind has understood the message. Now everything begins to change. I am the cause, not the effect, and that makes me free. Each night I listen to this meditation. I leave behind an old version and approach the being I have always been. I no longer limit myself with past beliefs. Now I choose thoughts that expand me, elevate me, and remind me of all that I am. Each night, my energy aligns with what I truly desire, and the universe responds without delay. I have let go of the need to understand everything, because I now trust a deeper wisdom, guiding me even in the dark. Every cell of my body records these words as a new language of freedom, worthiness, and fullness. What once made me doubt now makes me strong, for I understand the value of having traveled every part of the path. I am at peace with my story, for each chapter has brought me exactly here, to this moment of awakening. While I sleep, my mind and soul reorganize, and all that I am not dissolves gently. I have stopped merely surviving. Now I breathe, feel, and create from a state of absolute presence. Closed doors no longer scare me. I know each closure is a clear sign that something better awaits. Tonight, I allow my subconscious to activate dormant resources, talents, memories, and abilities that have been waiting for my permission to emerge. I choose to live in gratitude, because the more I give thanks, the more reasons I find to keep thanking. I am the conscious creator of my reality, and tonight I choose to sow love, abundance, clarity, and purpose. Money flows to me in unexpected ways, because I have healed my relationship with prosperity and no longer limit what I can receive. While I sleep, I become a clear channel for the universe's abundance. I no longer hide, now I shine. This meditation not only calms me, It transforms me deeply, from the subconscious to every corner of my body. I am a whole being, without fragments, without guilt. I embrace myself as I am. I have released the need for external validation because I have learned to validate myself from within. While I sleep, I connect with the energy of my purpose, and every step I take brings me closer to it. Everything I desire already exists, and each night I close my eyes, I come closer to experiencing it in my reality. I am capable of sustaining all the good that is happening to me, because I now know I am worthy of it. My body rests deeply, and my mind awakens to a new way of seeing, feeling, and creating. Tonight I release the past, and by doing so, I stop repeating it. I am calm in the midst of chaos, because my power is born from the center of my being. Each affirmation I hear transforms into a new synapse, a new way to think, decide, and act. I choose to release everything that is not in resonance with my new frequency, without guilt, without fear, with love. I am here for something great, and each night, while I rest, that purpose reveals itself with greater clarity. I no longer cling to what hurts me. I open to what heals me. While I sleep, my energy field cleanses, strengthens, and expands with each word I hear. I am free to choose a new story, one filled with love, abundance, freedom, and coherence. I don't have to strive to be worthy. I already am, simply by existing. Each night, I listen to this meditation. I imprint a new reality on the architecture of my mind. I am a magnet for good news, divine encounters, and unexpected blessings. Today, I have released the character I was taught to be, and have begun to remember the soul I came to embody. I trust that the universe supports me even when I don't have the complete map. Today, I choose to close cycles through forgiveness and open doors through worthiness. I am one with life, and that makes me invincible. everything in my being vibrates to the rhythm of my new reality, light, prosperous, and aligned with my essence. I have stopped worrying and begun to trust. Each word of this meditation is medicine for my soul, a loving reconfiguration of my mind. I feel my subconscious recording every phrase as a sacred code that activates my true power. I have released the masks, and in their place, I have found my authenticity. Abundance is no longer a distant dream. It is a constant presence in my life. While I rest, the energy of the universe works in my favor without resistance. I no longer identify with fear. Now I am pure frequency of love and expansion. Tonight, I give myself the deep rest I deserve, because my body, mind, and soul are at peace. I am able to reinvent myself again and again, for the power of my evolution lies in my hands. While I sleep, I transform, and that transformation is irreversible. Tonight, as I rest, I stop being a slave to my thoughts and become the conscious creator of each one. I no longer live conditioned by past emotions. Now I choose to feel with intention, freedom, and power. With every breath, my inner limits fade, and a new horizon full of possibilities appears. This meditation not only calms me, it rebuilds me from within, creating new roots from peace. While I sleep, all paths leading to a prosperous, expansive, luminous life align. I have released the need to understand everything, and in doing so, I have opened to the magic of the unexpected. My heart no longer holds open wounds. Now it is a sacred temple, where only what lifts me enters. All of me is being renewed tonight. My body rests, my soul expands, my mind reprograms. No fear survives in me, because the strength that inhabits me today is greater than any shadow of the past. I was born to shine, to create, to manifest, and every cell remembers it while I sleep. I am an infinite being, living a conscious experience, and from tonight on, I do so with total presence. My words create realities. My thoughts are seeds. And tonight, I sow only what I want to see bloom. Abundance is my natural state, and everything preventing me from receiving it dissolves now in this frequency of light. My subconscious mind works in my favor even when I'm unaware of it, and that sets me free. I am a clear channel through which universal energy flows with wisdom and direction. I choose to believe in myself so strongly that the entire world begins to reflect that belief in everything I experience. Tonight, a new version of myself is awakening from the depths. I no longer judge myself for who I was. Now I celebrate who I am becoming. Every painful memory transforms into a pearl of wisdom, propelling me forward. My soul smiles, seeing that I have remembered my power. And tonight, everything in me aligns with that truth. I am at peace with what was, grateful for what is, and excited for all that is coming. There is no room left in me for doubt, because self-love has filled every corner. Today, I stop chasing the external and become the source of all I want to experience. I have let go of excuses, self-sabotage, and fear. Now, I am commitment, presence, and expansion. While I sleep, my thoughts are cleansed, and only those that help me flourish remain. I am fertile ground for miracles, and tonight, that field has been sown with light. Each affirmation I hear becomes a new neural network, a new way of living my life. I no longer wait for life to surprise me. Now I surprise life with my new vibration. While I sleep, my energy rises, and everything that doesn't vibrate with me moves away without conflict. I am the miracle I was waiting for, and I allow myself to express it in every aspect of my existence. This meditation doesn't just accompany me to sleep. It helps me remember my forgotten greatness. I am aligned with a higher intelligence that guides me without error, even in my darkest nights. stopped carrying what is not mine. Now I walk light, with a free soul and an open heart. Life is on my side, and I have also decided to be on my own side. I am aware of the power I have and use it with love, wisdom, and purpose. While I rest, my quantum field reconfigures and attracts new connections, new opportunities, new expansion. I am abundance, I am health, I am peace, I am purpose, and tonight, these truths are etched in my subconscious. I'm not afraid to shine, because I've understood that my light doesn't diminish anyone. It only inspires. I'm leaving behind the limited character and awakening the Creator who has always lived in me. I have made peace with silence, for in it I hear my soul guiding me effortlessly. The universe doesn't respond to my words. It responds to my vibration. And tonight my vibration aligns with my dream. Everything I choose to think tonight becomes a clear command for my future reality. I am worthy of true love, starting with my own, and that transforms everything around me. Tonight, while I sleep, new paths toward the life I always imagined are being built. Transformation is already happening, and when I awaken, I will know it without needing proof. Tonight, I surrender with confidence, because I no longer need to struggle, only allow myself to receive. While I sleep, I release control and allow everything that resonates with me to find me with ease. I am vibrating in coherence, and that coherence attracts what has always been mine by divine right. There is nothing to search for, because everything I desire is already on its way to me, guided by the certainty of this frequency. This meditation is a pact between my soul and my future, and I honor it with every breath. I am part of a perfect plan, even if I do not yet understand each step. I trust the sacred process guiding me. fear, without effort, without limits, only surrender and faith. While I sleep, my energy field expands beyond time and space, connecting with the most powerful version of me. Everything my soul desires already exists, and I'm ready to merge with that reality without resistance. The peace I feel is a sign that I am already aligned with what I desire. I no longer cling to what was. I now become what is being born within me. While I rest, my life reorganizes. The right doors open, and everything necessary flows toward me. Today I release the how, the when, and the why, and embrace the absolute yes of my soul. I am ready to be supported by life itself, because I no longer support myself from fear, but from trust. Abundance is no longer a possibility. It is a certainty written in my new programming. My subconscious works for me, even when I sleep, freeing me from the need to force things. I am an antenna, vibrating in expansion, and that frequency cannot be ignored by the universe. I no longer settle for survival. I was born to flourish, grow, and rise. Everything in me is a living affirmation. I am ready. I am open. I am on my way. This meditation is a key, and tonight I have used it to open a sacred door within me. I trust my new reality so deeply that my present already begins to behave as if it exists. I am love, and that makes me magnetic. I am certainty, and that makes me unstoppable. While I sleep, my thoughts become prayer, and my emotions turn into pure creation. There is no separation between what I desire and what I am. Tonight, everything unites within me. Each night, I connect more deeply with the source, and that source reminds me who I am, why I came, and where I'm going. I am a conscious creator, and I choose thoughts that build, emotions that lift, and words that awaken. Tonight, I sleep, knowing that something great has been activated, and nothing will ever be the same. I am not afraid to shine, for I understand that my shine also illuminates others. The past no longer holds power over me, because I have decided to live from the energy of my future. My rest is sacred, my mind receptive, and my soul guides the entire process. I am part of a higher intelligence that only knows how to expand, heal, create, and love. Today, I have chosen to trust, and that act changes everything. While I sleep, old information is erased, and a new frequency takes its place. I am not waiting for miracles. I am the miracle activated tonight. Each spoken word, each silence, each breath has sown a new reality in my subconscious. I am ready to awaken in a different frequency, lighter, clearer, more powerful. While I sleep, I stop being who I was and begin to be who I came to be. Everything in me is aligned with life's absolute yes. I don't have to understand the process. I only have to surrender to it, and that is enough. Tonight I sleep, knowing my soul has made a pact with my destiny, and that pact has already been activated. I allow myself to receive without guilt, without limit, without justification, because I deserve it simply by existing. My rest is deep. My transformation is real. My awakening will be luminous. While I sleep, everything I am rearranges itself in favor of my expansion, healing, and abundance. This meditation does not end, for it has planted a seed that will continue to grow on its own. The energy with which I sleep tonight will attract everything that belongs to me effortlessly. I am free. I am new. I am a channel. I am manifestation. Everything is happening even if I do not yet see it. I feel it. I know it. I recognize it. While I sleep, the universe arranges itself in my favor with divine precision. And so, in complete rest, I reprogram myself, I transform myself, and my life will never be the same. Stay here. You do not need to do anything else. You do not need to remember every word or retain every affirmation. What needed to arrive has already arrived. What needed to be activated has already been activated. Because while your mind was asleep, your subconscious was listening, not from noise, but from the most sacred, pure, silent place within you. This has not been just a meditation. It has been a ceremony of reprogramming, an energetic rewriting of your identity, an invisible alchemy that has already begun to change how you think, feel, and live. Tonight, you did not just sleep. Tonight, you remembered. You remembered that you are more than your thoughts, more than your story, more than what they told you were. You remembered that you can release in order to allow, that you can trust without controlling, that you can transform not through struggle, but through vibration. While your body rests, the codes planted in your subconscious continue to expand. The affirmations you heard are no longer mere phrases. Now they are new, internal instructions that will speak for you, even in silence. They are new roots planted in fertile soil that will bear visible fruit in the days, decisions, and synchronicities that await you. You do not need to understand how. Just allow it to happen. Feel how a deep peace begins to envelop your mind, as if a soft light covered it completely and sealed every word you have received. That light is real. That light is you. Your energy is no longer the same. There is a new frequency in you, vibrating, resonating, activating. And from this frequency, your life has already begun to respond differently. Do not expect to feel it all at once. This is not a firework. It is an inner flame that burns slowly but steadily. And that flame is your soul awakening. So tonight, sleep peacefully, because your subconscious is already doing the work. And when you wake, something inside you, though you may not know what to call it, will let you feel that you are no longer the same, that something has changed forever, and that something is you. Remain in this silence, because in this silence, something profound has been sealed. This experience does not end when the audio stops, because it is no longer only in your mind, it is in you. What was shown tonight will continue acting while you sleep, breathe, and live, because your subconscious has already made space for a new identity, a new reality, a destiny that vibrates in coherence with your soul. And I want to give you one more gift. Every time you return to this music, every time you come back to this audio, your mind will recognize this space. Recognize the peace. Recognize the strength. Recognize the expanded version of yourself that was activated today. And by simply closing your eyes, you will feel it again. Because what you experienced tonight was not just a meditation, it was a rebirth. So sleep peacefully, for the universe has already received your new signal, and the answer is on its way. Rest deeply and let your soul do the rest.